Okay, so we'll kind of go back to my update. It's not very long tonight, but I want to start with as we approach the holiday season. I just want to take this opportunity to thank our staff, the staff members who are here, the staff members in the schools, for their hard work and effort this year. I look forward to, I hope they are all looking forward. I know, I don't say hope because I know that they are. They're looking forward to a wonderful break. And what I hope is that it is a much needed break. And that they will spend time with their friends, their family, and certainly take time to recharge as we move towards second semester. I also want to ask Dr. Rivers, if you would please, normally we don't do this during my particular update, but we had something kind of come in that I wanted to make sure that wasn't quite presentation, but it wasn't quite, but it was big enough for to talk about. And so something coming from his department that I think both parents and students are going to be very excited about, especially if your child is in greater than fourth grade mathematics, as I was when I realized I could no longer assist with the homework. So, Dr. Rivers, walk us through this exciting opportunity that's coming for our students and our parents.
Certainly, Dr. Little. Thank you for that welcome, and school board, just want to share this with you. I think we can all recall a time when we were in school, whether it's elementary, middle, high, college, you get home after class, you have a question, and it's like, where did I get the answer from? Can't contact my teacher, it's late, maybe after practice, after work. So now this amazing service available to our students called tutor.com, and it's been out there for a while, and so the South Carolina Department of Education, in partnership with the South Carolina State Library, they've come together through ESSER funds to make this available to our students. So we kind of work with instruction to make sure our principals can get this information to our parents, and after tonight, this information will go out as well so they can use it. And so it's very simple. We kind of vetted it in IT to make sure that no personal identifiable information is shared from our students with any third-party agency. And so all that students will do is go in through ClassLink, and these are kind of the steps. There's an infographic that's available to students. They go through ClassLink, they click the Discus app. Once they click that, they'll be able to, they'll be directed to this site here on Discus, and then they can do the drop down and then look at the bottom of that list. You may not be able to read it, but there's a testing and test prep area and tutoring. You click on that, and that takes you to the page there for tutor.com. on step 2. And so step 2, it gives you that next step there. So once you click on tutor.com, you are then directed to the website for tutor.com. And so it may ask for you to set up an account, and you don't have to, and that's what I want to make sure parents are aware of. You don't have to set up an account, but if you do, it's okay. It just allows you to track your questions over time. And so you can look at the history of your interaction with tutor.com and so forth. But if you don't need to do that, you can just jump on, put in your information for a subject area, the question that you need to ask, and then just hit submit. And amazingly, you will find another live person on the other end that can answer your question. So you may get in touch with a calculus teacher, a biology teacher, somebody in social studies, and that person will be live and they can answer that question directly. So whether you're in kindergarten, so we hopefully parents can answer those questions, or a senior, you can find assistance through this service here of tutor.com. So it's another way that we have, and we can support our students when they get home to give them support. Since we are one-to-one, they have a device, they have connectivity at home through their personal Wi-Fi. We also have hotspots available to students that they can take home and use. So all the tools are available to them so they can find the support they need after the hours. So we just want to make parents aware of this. You can get more information from the principals of the schools. If it has not gone out already, it will go out tomorrow.
Is this available 24/7?
24/7.
For those high school
so
students
we'll find out,
like
but
mine
they say
that figure out at 2
24/7.
o'clock they need to write a term paper?
Yep,
Yeah.
all hours of the night. So we'll see how it works, but it's far-reaching. It's for the entire state, and so I'm sure they're tapping into teachers, probably college students, to serve in that role to help students in school. Okay.
Thank you. I have a question. I know you said hotspots are available.
Yes.
Do those cut off at a certain time of night?
No, they don't.
Okay.
They're available, and if a family needs one, they just need to reach out to a school administrator at the school, and a technician there will get them linked up to a hotspot.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm curious as to the 2 a.m. like calculus question. That's what I want to know. We're going to test this thing. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
we
not,
need
I can't do that at 2 a.m. That for sure. But
Someone's going to test it out, so we're looking,
all right, well,
wait
we'll
and
get
see
some
to see what
feedback
happens.
on that. So that's going out, Mr. Calhoun. I know other principals are excited about this possibility. And again, when your kid gets to middle school and you don't have Miss Henson on speed dial, some of those math questions get pretty hard.
I can actually answer that question for you. It doesn't go well.
Yeah.
I've been there. It doesn't go well.
So thank you, Dr. Rivers. I appreciate that. And thank you for the team. You know, sometimes it's easy just to say, hey, here it is. But there's really a lot of behind the scenes work that goes on to make that happen, even though it's provided by somebody else. And I appreciate you and your team and your thoroughness working through that. So thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
I do also want to bring your attention to really our recent increase in COVID cases. Now, I don't want to cause any panic. We're not seeing this huge spike. Dr. Guyton and I talk about this a lot. I get his medical feedback. We're certainly not seeing the spike that we saw at the beginning of the year, but over the last couple weeks, we've been ticking up. I think we had a low of 18 to 20. As of today, we are around 53, 55 when I checked it earlier. So it's ticking up. Again, across the district, the numbers still look pretty good. It's still a solid, I think, is where we are. But again, I just want to encourage our community to take precautions over the break and put ourselves in good footing as we begin next semester. Our testing sites will be available over the break. That's an important opportunity and service that we will provide. Our testing opportunities will be available, and we continue to ask parents if your child tests positive over the break to utilize the system that the schools have in place. It is my understanding that information is going out tomorrow, and so we ought to be communicating how if the family wants to take advantage of those opportunities, they have the opportunity to do so.